Linksback, een nieuwe aanwinst. Wie zal het zeggen?
Kijk eens.
Hallo. Linksback, een nieuwe aanwinst. Wie zal het zeggen?
Kijk eens.
Hallo.
Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the MineralsFC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in, mate. Everyone's doing well, winning in live. First and foremost, guys, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. Every single one of you in here. If you haven't hit that like button, you need to do it right now. Yeah, we got the subscribe button as well, so make sure you smash that. We're on the road to what? 20k is it? Let's have it right. Come on, land your minerals. Make sure you do subscribe. And we've got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. Make sure you smash that so you know when we go live on the MineralsFC. And we've got the MineralsFC Ultras membership, which is pinned down below in the description. So have a butcher's as that as well. And respect to every single one of you in here. Every single one of you in here. Salute to all the MineralsFC Ultras. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everyone in here supporting the channel. And let's have it right. Let's drink them United. Tears, bruv. Let's drink their tears in. Every single one of you drink their tears in. Let's have it right. Especially that goofy Looney Tune, old Fernandez. Let's go. Let's land it. Big up to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Listen, we have to address, we're going to address everything. Let's have it right. We're going to address everything. We don't sugarcoat nothing on the MineralsFC. And we are the only platform. And we say it as it is. And that certified by myself, I guarantee it, I stand by it. This is the best product you will ever see or witness is the MineralsFC. So let's land it. Big up. Salute to everyone. Do smash that like button. Every single one of you. Smash that. What's wrong with my mic? You can't hear me, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I lost it in the last stream. I hit the limit, bruv. I hit the limit. And I'll tell you what, I would have hit a further limit. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for yesterday's limbs. All right, let's have it right. Big up to everyone. Listen, where do I start? 4-3. We beat United. 4-3. Hey. What? My mic's tapped. You're joking me, bro. What's wrong with it? We can't start like this, bro. We can't start like this. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm going to expose everyone to on this stream. There's no one safe on this stream. No one. 1 second. Let me try it again. Try it again. Are we good now? Can you hear me now? Come on. Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me loud and clear? Is it crystal? Is it crystal? Let's have it right. Is it crystal? If it's crystal, bruv, you know what I'm saying? We land the damn minerals tonight. Are we crystal? Sounds bosh. Yeah? Let's have it right. Right, we can land it then. Listen, No one's getting away with it today. No one. I'm going to be relentless. No mercy, no surrender. Let's have it right. Just like Dusty Rose says, no surrender at the Chels. And as always, yeah, as always, yeah, let's have it right. We see things they'll never see. Smash those likes and subscribe up the Chels. Shout out to our MineralsFC Ultra, Chelsea Old Boys, all the Chels, and we're going to land it tonight. Right, so we're back on. We're rolling, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I've got to not go for my mic. I've got to not do some Mike Tyson swings, bruv. I'll tell you this now. I'm shattered. I'm battered to pieces. I didn't get back till 1 a.m. last night. I'm shattered, bruv. I wanted to stream a bit earlier. I couldn't do it. I wanted to stream a bit later. I can't do it. So I'm going to do it now. And we're going to land it, bruv. No prisoners. You know it. Let's have it right. So let's go. 4-3. Chels beat Yanited 4-3, bruv. All right. In a game. Let's have it right. It was the biggest mid-off ever. Yeah. Everyone's seen Zoolander, you know. Yeah, all that. And he goes, it's a walk-off. It's a walk-off. 2 donuts walking on the catwalk, trying to outdo each other. That was Man United and that was Chelsea last night. It was a mid-off, bruv. I mean, the quality of football, the levels, the state of each club. You're not fighting for anything. You're basically, I mean, United are sort of like trying to get Europe, but are they going to get it? I think with Paul Haag, they're in the mud. In fact, I think Paul Haag is in the mud. I think Paul Haag is on his way out, mate. I think he's done out here for a Paul Haag. I think there's no future at Manchester United for Paul Haag. Let's have it right. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But don't shoot the minerals, man. TT will be on the way. And what's all the wrongers going to say about that? I don't know. You let me know. I know what's going to happen, but it is what it is. There'll be an agenda on our Champions League winning, Club World Cup winning, Super Cup winning, or guaranteed gaffer in 20. There'll be agenda. But it is what it is. Maybe we boo Thomas Tuchel when we play United. Should we do that as well? So anyway, as we continue, the game yesterday, 2 mid managers. I thought Ten Hag would be that on. You know, he's not elite. But he's sort of won things. He's been consistent. Let's have it right. I think they're both on par with each other. I'll be real. None of them are actually elite. They're both mid, really. And to be honest with you, Paul Haag himself, he's out of his depth, as is Pochettino. Now, before we get into the introduction, I want to say this, guys, yeah? I want to say this. Big up to Fred as well. Big up to MineralsFC Ultras, bruv. We were in Starbucks. Yes, we were before the game. We were in Starbucks. It was a criminal offence by Sizzler to say to me, Johnny, do you want to go Pret or do you want to go Starbucks? We're never a long way from Starbucks. We're going to Starbucks. We go to Starbucks. While we're people in the wheelchair, Chelsea supporter, overheard us talking about the shambolic state of Chelsea Football Club. All right. And what is my mic on again? Are you winding me up, bro? You're winding me up. What is going on here? Is it any better now? Is it any better now? Oh, mate, I don't know what to say, bruv. I don't know what to say. Maybe the mic's broken, guys. Maybe I've broken my mic, bruv. Oh, mate. Listen, this is shambolic, man. We ain't even got started yet, bruv. Technical difficulties won't hold back the minerals from landing. I guarantee you that now. But anyway, as I was saying, as we're back on now, Brenner's trying to take us down. Listen, all right. So we were in Starbucks. Geezer in a wheelchair, Chelsea supporter, sits in the dugout. And we started talking about the Conor Gallagher sort of racism that was going around, all this PR that he's racing. Now, I want to bring this up because he showed us the picture last night, and I took a picture off his phone, and I want to put it up to everyone. It's not that clear. Let me put the brightness up, actually. Let me put the brightness up so you can actually see. All right. Can everyone see that? the mascot is doing the same thing to Raheem Sterling. The same thing. Yet they try to make Conor Gallagher look like he's racist, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgrace. I put it down to agenda merchants. And it's a very dangerous game when you talk about agendas. Agendas have a lot of clout. And what are we going to say? Sterling's a racist now? I mean, what are we doing here? So anyway, he showed us that. I never saw that. I didn't even see that on the timeline. Let me know in the chat if you have seen that on the timeline, because I never saw that on the timeline. I never saw that. So if it has been on Twitter, fair enough. But the reality is that's the first time I saw it. So let me know in the chat anyway. But listen, we were talking about Chels, and he says, listen, I've got something to say. He's while he's putting about 10 sugars in his coffee, bruv. It was like that. Non-stop sugar, bruv. You know what I'm saying? While he was putting his sugars in, he goes, I was in the dugout the last game, and I screamed out, not too loud, but loud enough for the dugout to hear me. And he says, what is this project all about? What is going on? And Pochettino turned and looked him dead in the eyes when he said that. Let's have it right. Pochettino knows that the model's a joke. He knows that it's a circus behind the scenes. He knows the state of the owners. And he's got the job. Maybe he's been made promises. The reality is he signed an NDA and he's a yes man. He can't say nothing. But the reality is, the facts is, why is he turning when the Chelsea support was saying that? It's because he knows it's the truth. Yeah? Just when I said this is not Chels, and Reece James turned around and looked at me. So have it right, because he's not Chels. He's far from Chels. And it's clear as day. But I want to start on that to set the tone, because after the game, what did Pochettino say? He said, I'm not a clown, I'm a coach. So have it right. Now, why would he say that? Why would he say that? All over Twitter. What do we call these owners? We call them Clownlake. Yeah, clowns. And everyone with them's a clown. So let's have it right. The MineralsFC influence is relentless, bruv. It's just international, bruv. Yeah? And these players and these gaffers and these owners know exactly who the MineralsFC is. Yeah? All of us. Us together. Yeah? All the ultras. Yeah? They know. The reality is this. And the facts are, he had to retaliate, saying that he's not a clown. Now, I can mention a lot of clowns in the fan base, as well as these clown owners, and we're going to announce these clowns tonight. We're going to expose everything, anyone and anything, yeah? Including all your brown envelope tier ones, bruv. Everyone's getting it. No one's hiding. I'm done. I'm very unhappy. I'm very disappointed, in fact. Very disappointed, yeah? But let's have it right. Let's start off with the game, because the game, I predicted a draw. It looked like it was going to go to a draw. We go 1-0 up with Gallagher. Conor Gallagher comes in clutch, outside the box, goal, 1-0 up. Right timing. We looked like the first 20 minutes, we looked like, well, we haven't seen us play like this at all. Now, we also know with Chels is that we played that way only for a small sample of 90 minutes. And it's very inconsistent for obvious reasons. We know the structure ain't there. The balance ain't there. The chemistry ain't there. There's no backbone or core. There's no experience. There's no leadership. So that's always going to be expected, as we've known before the season started, because of how these clowns are bought and why they buy this way. The pound note, AI scouting, Data FC. Now, we get that early goal, and then we get Cucurella on the left, fouled by Anthony. Soft penalty, but I think it's a penalty. And that's 2-0 up. Cole Palmer. Let's have it right. Let's do all that, Jez. Yeah, let's do all that. Everyone in the chat, I'm just, wherever you are sitting at home, just do your Cole Palmer, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. So he slots that penalty. It's like every time he goes up for a penalty, you just know it's gonna slot in, bruv, and it's quality. So yeah, 2-0 up. We're cruising. We're absolutely flying, bruv. Absolutely flying. And you think to yourself, well, I said shout out Nick Smith. Come on, MineralsFC Ultra Chelsea all the way, bruv. Proper Chels. We were watching the game together, and we just knew, bruv. You know, there's a long way to go in this game, and knowing how Chelsea are. Well, we saw, you know what I'm saying, and we've seen it in the past, because let's have it right. We've just come off a draw, 2-2 at Burnley, 10-man Burnley with a gafferless Burnley who are fighting relegation. So this game was obviously of massive importance in terms of trying to like get some sort of points on the table. So we continue, and we go 2-0 up, and then it happens, bruv. You know, you just make stupid mistakes. Casado was playing all right. I'll be fair to him. He was actually having a decent game until that point. But then I put the blame on Badashile, bruv. This guy, man, he's just not good enough, bruv. Disasi bailed him out a lot of times, I'll be real. All right. But they're not Chelsea level. They're not good enough. They can't play at the back. All right. None of them can play at the back with any sort of like real composure, bruv. It's all very, very nervy. Feels like the cement booted rat at the back at times. You know what I'm saying? Cement boots. But listen, you give it away. Højlund, who I rate, I think he's going to be a top class striker. He goes down and he puts it 2-1 straight away. The momentum, the mentality, it just changes. And then, I mean, this is embarrassing. Their second goal with Looney Tunes, bruv. I mean, how's he got a free header? How is Cucurella not even there? He was nowhere to be seen, bruv. All right, Brillo pad. All right, he had a stinker. All right, Gusto didn't play very well. How many times Garnacho was getting in and having space in that first half because he was too busy attacking, but defensively he weren't there. As always, you've got Galadog running there, Minerals, Bulldog landing it for Chels. And obviously, Goofy Looney Tunes scores a great header from across. Who was it? It was Dallo that crossed it in, I think. It was Garnacho or Dallo. I think it's Dallo. Crossed it in, and Looney Tunes heads it home. They go 2-2. And you just think to yourself, here we go. They're level. Their tails are up. We go in at half-time, 2-2. We didn't really do much in that game. I don't think we created too much. Mudryk was quite quiet. Jackson is just Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Firing blanks like he's with Sloshpot Wet again. Coloured his hair all blue like he's Pogba or something, and that's not a great role model. Let's have it right. Pogba's in a bit of a mud and a bit of a pickle. But the reality is, I can't stand all that fancy stuff. It's irrelevant for me. We come into the second half, and they go and score the third goal. An absolute world-class assist by Anthony outside the left foot across, and again exposed, open. Garnacho there takes it, heads it in. They go 3-1 up, bruv. Then the game's just spun, absolutely spun on its head. At that point, the crowd were wound up, asking for Poch to get sacked. Nick can vouch me. We were chanting Rona Baric. It was only in pockets. We were chanting Rona Baric. And for that reason, we're going to put it up right now. Let's have it right. Yeah. We're going to put up the Don Roman, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Don Roman. And there was that. It was getting hostile. People were just like, what's going on? Here we go again. No one trusts this team. Even when we were 2-0 up, we didn't trust it. As soon as they got that 2-1, it was like, oh, you know, and you could see nerves started kicking. We weren't holding the ball. We were giving the ball away cheaply all the time. I mean, it's just poor, bruv. Let's have it right. The whole game was poor. Both sides, United and Chelsea. The quality of football, I mean, what it used to be like, the levels these games used to be was right up there, bruv. You know, these were the big games. And that's the only reason I think you had that buzz around the bridge was because of the history and heritage of the game. Because let's have it right, we can't stand United. We know that they've always got the ref in their favour. However, you know, to the last night, mate, they didn't book any of their players, that ref. Didn't book any of their players, bruv. And which brings me on to a few changes they made. Now, they took off Varane with injury, and they brought on Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans in 2024 at Manchester United tells you the state that they're in, bruv. They're in a shambles, all right, and we know that. But they ain't gone with Data FC AI scouting and brought a bunch of 20-year-olds. No, they've still got their experience, which is the only reason Manchester United are where they are, is because they've got experience to fall back on. They've got experience to dig them out in clutch moments. Their goals were clutch. All 3 goals were clutch moments of individual brilliance. You know what I'm saying? Our goals, essentially, we had 2 penalties because we get the where it's spun. But before we get to that point, I want to make a very clear point here. Because before there was moments on the subs that Ten Hag, Bald Hag made. He took off Casemiro. Now, a lot of United supporters probably say, oh, Casemiro wasn't that great. He weren't all that. I'll be real. Casemiro in the midfield was the difference to United just being like stable. He's reading. He's always ahead of the game. Very much like Thiago Silva, who didn't get played. And another one, when we went 3-2 down, yeah, we were chanting Thiago Silva because everyone was calling out, well, bring on Thiago Silva. Why are you not bringing him on? Now, we know why, because he won't sign an NDA. Thiago Silva will not sign an NDA with these clowns. So if you're not signing NDA, you're not going to play and you're exiled. And sadly, I have to break the reality to everyone, is you're never going to see Thiago Silva in a blue shirt ever again. That is it. Gone. It's very sad. Now, they will fall, these clowns, PR merchants, are going to force agenda, as they have done with Bell Silva, with certain supporters getting their back up and getting all aggy because Bell Silva's landing it for what it really is. And I respect her. I respect Thiago Silva. And I love them. They're proper Chels. You know what I'm saying? They love this club. They've been successful with this football club. They're part of our history. Do you understand me? He's one of the most generational, greatest centre-backs you're ever going to witness. And we ain't going to see that calibre of centre-back at Chelsea Football Club anytime soon, bruv. Let's have it right. Definitely not under these clowns. But I want to say it as it is, right? We were chanting Thiago Silva loud, you know? We were really chanting Thiago Silva. So he made that change. I think he brought on McTominay. He also had to take off Johnny Evans again at the back, which again destabilises Man United because they brought on some kid we'd never heard of. Again, kids, inexperienced in games like this, you get caught out. And United, let's have it right, they took their foot off the pedal. They brought on Rashford, who's a joker. This guy, he's too busy putting PR out about feeding kids when he can just do it behind the scenes on his 425 grand a week contract, bitching and moaning because he's not starting this game because he's been absolutely pants for the entire season. This guy is basically the reason why United fell off. Because I'll tell you why. Cole Palmer, the intelligence that he has, he goes all the way deep, picks up the ball, and Rashford's just like, he's just chasing the shadow, not even chasing the shadow, bruv. It's got no interest, bruv. He's not playing for this gaffer. He thinks he's bigger than Man United, this fella. And he's dog shit for England as well. Let's have it right. The guy's just got no IQ or any sort of game intelligence, bruv. He's just a pace merchant. He's a poor man's, people calling him Kylian Rashford, bruv. He's nowhere near Kylian Mbappe, bruv. He's like a poor man, Kylian Mbappe. Let's say it for what it is, bruv. This guy's nowhere near it, bruv. This guy, no, let's put him, let's compare it to someone. Who should we compare him to? This guy is just rubbish. He's a toothpick and he's rubbish. Yeah, this guy needs to be put in the bin. He'll be shipped out, I reckon, at United. But anyway, enough of that. I'm happy that he stays because I don't rate him. But the bottom line is this. We made changes and changes that everyone was going, what the hell is going on, bruv? You know what I'm saying? We got Gilchrist coming on. We had Trev come on. Trev landed it, bruv. Trev landed it. Darius Vassell, that's a great shot. That's a great shot, but toothpick version. You know what I'm saying? Toothpick version. But listen, we made changes. We took Conor Gallagher off. We brought Chukwuemeka on, I believe. We took Mudryk off, brought Sterling on. So we made those changes. And obviously, this is where you sort of look at it and go, Chelsea just feel like they're going to try. You know what I'm saying? United took their foot off the pedal. They sat back. The quality dipped. And obviously you had Wan Biscuits, who eventually went off, who I thought was going to play. I thought was going to play left back actually against Cole Palmer, because Dallo was getting done by Cole Palmer. We all saw Twinkle Toes Palmer landing the cold minerals, doing Dallo like a kipper. You know what I'm saying? So that was great. In fact, for our favour, I'm saying I'm all for it, because Dallo's rubbish, bruv. He's pants as well. Wan-Bissaka one-on-one, Wan Biscuits, he's decent, we know that. But he had to deal with what? Mudryk. He did deal with Mudryk, to be fair. Mudryk didn't really do anything. Hence he got taken off. And we all applauded him. We applauded all our players. We didn't really chant players. The only player that we chanted was flipping Super Frank and Cole Palmer and Thiago Silva. That was pretty much it. The rest of the chants was Carefree, Chelsea chant, a bit of Zigga Zagga, and that was it, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So it shows you the disconnect. It shows you the disconnect between the supporters, the gaffer, and the players, because no one really trusts these players. No one really believes in these players. And it's mainly the social media wrong-uns that are overhyping and propping mediocrity, which I'll get into. But the reality is this. Cole Palmer gets to get another penalty. If I'm being honest, Madueke came on, another one that came on that gave a bit of an impact. Good off the bench, bit of energy, intensity, like just running at pace, where United are probably tired. They got a bit of experience at the back. They took off Casemiro, which I thought was the game changer, to be honest. McTominay slowed everything down. This McTominay, this McSauce was playing like prime bloody, well, what would you say? Iniesta, mate. You know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous at Old Trafford, the way he played against us. But listen, Dolph Lundgren reincarnated. Today, it was the opposite, bruv. He was the geezer in Robocop falling in acid, bruv. He was a shambles in the midfield, which I'm all happy with, because I can't stand the player. But the McSauce, passed its sell-by date. So, yeah, you won't be dipping any chips in that, mate. But anyway, so Madueke gets a penalty, which I don't think was a penalty. Looking back, soft as you like, I don't think it's a penalty. Dallo was already falling down, and Madueke sort of looked like he dived, and fair play to him. He did that, and you know, we'll take it all day long, because who takes the penalty? Cole Palmer. And let's have it right. He's not missing at the moment. He's racking up stat padding with penalties. And that's the reality. His GA is what, 31 now? So he's hit 31 GA, and I'm going to congratulate him. I'm going to salute him. In fact, I'm going to salute before I do that. He scores the penalty. We go 3-3. It's limbs. It's absolute limbs at Chels. But what I like about Cole Palmer is when he takes that ball, he doesn't even celebrate it, bruv. He wants to try and win the game, because he's shown something yesterday. He's shown some sort of mentality. And I'll tell you where that mentality comes from. I'll tell you where his ball IQ comes from. It comes from Sete, the grassroots, the Pep DNA, because that's what we bought. We bought a player from Pep Guardiola, and you can tell he's that Foden-esque type player. He's got a Bernardo Silva ilk about him. He reads the game. He gets into pockets. He's very sharp, and respect to him, bruv. Mature for 21 years old, and I respect that. Mature like we had Kai Havertz and Mason Mount at the age of 19 and 20 winning the Champions League. That maturity is very rare in young players. So when you have that, you need to really embrace it, and you need to prop it and support it. You get what I'm saying, fellas? We all get what I'm saying. So then it comes to what everyone wants me to talk about, because obviously it's Minerals Mount. Minerals Mount coming on, and everyone's booing him. Everyone's booing him. Now me, Nick saw him. I clapped him, mate. Yeah? I clapped him. There was quite a few as well, and I see him. They were clapping him. All right? But then you got pockets of boos, and all those pockets built up, and you heard it in the shed end. And respect to the geezer, he got up. He said, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing? This guy's won us Champions League. Yeah? What have these lot done? What are you booing him for? Let's have it right. Why are you booing him? Now, I'm embarrassed. I'll be real. I think it's outright embarrassing. I think you're a bunch of classless supporters to not clap him. Now, you can clap him, and that's it. Done. Nip it in the bud, bruv. Respect. Respect what he's done at Chelsea Football Club. That's what I'm saying. He's won us a Champions League. His assist with Kai Havertz. He won that Champions League. He was pivotal. Let me refresh all these melts, yeah, all right, of their memory, because they seem to have memory loss since these Clownlakes have come into our football club, intoxicated every single supporter, tapped up the supporters, tapped up with their PR Happy Meals, and look at the state of everyone. It's disgraceful, really. Absolutely disgraceful, bruv. Yeah, and I'm going to expose why it's disgraceful, because this kid, all right, free kick at Wolves and the assist to Giroud, where the last game of the season, that was what it fell down to get in Champions League football, and that Frank Lampard on transfer ban, losing and bringing in youth. Yeah, let's have it right. Let's refresh your fucking memories. Yeah, you melts. All right. Then he gets into the Champions League, and in that Champions League, he scores and assists in the quarters, finals, and in the final. The only players to ever have done that: Messi, Ronaldo, Vinicius Jr., Neymar. Let's have it right. Not many on that list, mate. In fact, there's none at Chelsea that are in this current squad, and there's none at Chelsea in the history of Chelsea, because Mason Mount's the only one that's done it for Chelsea, and is the only English player to do it. All right? Now, drink them minerals in and understand that we wouldn't have won that Champions League without Mason Mount. Hence why we all chanted, Mason Mount's won the European Cup. Yeah, you remember that one? All right. So, while everyone's milking themselves, creaming, we won the Champions League, let me remind you, wrong'uns, yeah, we are not going to see another Champions League. I don't think you realise, yeah, we ain't going to see another Champions League. We're not even going to play Champions League football. So what's all this about? What are you booing Champions League players for? In fact, Mason Mount was the most hated in the fan base. And shout out Tobes, yeah. Shout out Tobes, proper Chels, yeah. All right. 35 years going Chels. All right. Disgusting, mate. Yeah. I'll tell you this now. He's been asking everyone, why do you hate him? Why? Why do you hate him? I never got to speak with Tobes to tell him why. I'll tell you why. Because all these supporters, they never liked him from day one. They never rated him from day one. And because they got proved wrong about him, they hate it because they've been proved wrong. And no one likes to be proved wrong. So their pride and their ego of being muddied is why they got an agenda on Mason Mount. So have it right. And you get true supporters that actually back this player and respect this player and understand the minerals that this player's got. And he showed minerals when he came on. But anyway, irrespective of that, right? Let's call them all out. Because I want to say this. Yeah? People are propping it, saying, yeah, well done. Mizzy, you're a fraud, fella. Yeah? You're an absolute disgrace. You had Mount's dad on your channel. And look at the state of you. You think you'll ever be part of my MineralsFC? Never, bruv. The fact that Eunice goes on with you and the librarian is a fucking insult to me. You know what I'm saying? It's an absolute insult. It's degrading. But shout out Eunice because he speaks facts and he's laying the minerals on you frauds, yeah? You little brown envelope tapped up merchants, yeah? Lewis as well, another fraud, bruv. Biggest agenda, celebrating for a player that's won us Champions League to leave our football club, celebrating it. Didn't celebrate Jorginho Christensen, and when Christensen's holding our club to ransom, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. You didn't do that. Who's booing Jorginho? No one's booed Jorginho. No one's booed Kai Havertz. You lot haven't even booed the cement boot rat for ratting on our football club when he was playing for us. In fact, Lewis backed him all the way to the end of the season, bruv, until he was sold. So don't insult me, yeah? You're insulting supporters that actually are loyal. When you're a supporter, you have to be loyal to these players that do stuff for that win things for your football club, irrespective. Now he's a rival. It is what it is. He's a rival. And that's it. And I know that, yeah? But the reality of the situation is, yeah, all of these wrong-uns, Rory Jennings as well, calling him Judas, bruv. Oh, what are we doing? If he was Judas, he would have gone to Arsenal. Or he would have gone to Spurs. That's Judas, bruv. Yeah? He rejected Arsenal, bruv. He rejected Liverpool. He went to United and he was forced out. And Rory Jennings, the one who wanted Tuchel out, let's have it right. You're in the woods, always in the woods, mate. You're the biggest plastic fraud, clickbaiter, brand envelope minion I've ever seen in this fan base. You don't speak for Chelsea. You do not speak for Chelsea. You know what it is to call someone Judas, to go all religious and biblical. And it's a lovely biblical tweet, my son. It really is a biblical tweet, isn't it? But the reality is, you're the biggest clown and flip-flop merchant in the fan base. You know, and you're on Talk Sport. You're actually enticing more hatred on a player that you were celebrating and that you so-called loved because he was forced out. Now, you're tapped up. Let's have it right. You're on the money. You're on the payroll of old Clownlake. You know what I'm saying? You come for Bowley, you come for Poch, but you don't come for the real agenda because you never will. You ain't got minerals like that. None of these supporters. Matisse, tweeting at Cobham with a cold like that. What a wrong un. He wants his gig at Chelsea TV, bruv. That's why he won't call it out for what it is. But behind the scenes, librarian, oh yeah, you'll land all the minerals behind the scenes, but you're fake, bruv. You're fake. And I know you're fake. Yeah? You're all fake. You all do it for clicks. You don't respect, man. You're embarrassing Chelsea supporters, man. That's what you're doing. You're outright embarrassing them. It's sad. It's very sad because this is the byproduct of the conquer and to divide and conquer tactic using brown envelope PR from Clownlake. Because let's have it right, yeah? There is not one single chance Mason Mount is ever forced out or sold for FFP reasons under Don Roman Abramovich. He made him the face of Chelsea, making him going to have groomers as the captain of Chelsea, all right? And none of this shit would be going on at Chelsea right now if we had Don Roman here. Yet you lot want to prop, and you want to prop Enzo as well. You want to prop Enzo, giving it all this lip. Ask me the question, all right? Everyone's booing Mount, yeah? But you didn't boo Kai. You didn't boo Matic. You didn't boo when he went Man United and said this is the biggest club, bigger than Chelsea. You didn't boo him because he won us Champions League. Let's have it right. You didn't boo, what's the other one? Mata. Mata said that. This is bigger than Chelsea. You didn't boo him because he got the assist for the Drogba header to go 1-1. Let's have it right and go at penalties. You didn't boo him. You didn't even boo Willian. Willian, you were chanting. When Fulham were playing at Stamford Bridge this season, when he's in a Fulham shirt. Like, you don't even boo the cement boot rat, bruv. You boo Sterling. That tells you the state of this fan base and the divide in this fan base. I have never booed a player in a Chelsea shirt. I ain't booed him. You should be booing the owners. That's who you should be booing for destroying our football club. But this is how tapped up the fan base is, bruv. It's so divided, so toxic, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And it's outright embarrassing that people propping it. And now Enzo doing that little antics and everyone's lapping it up, all right, with Mount. And Mount's laughing at him, really, because let's have it right. Mount and him were with each other for, 5 months when Enzo signed? In fact, mate, that's how Enzo treated Mount when Mount has shown him the ropes at Chelsea when he signed for Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, let's have it right. Because the geezer don't know nothing about Chelsea and goes to Mason Mount at the end of the game, tapping the badge and telling him, see you next Tuesday. And what else did he say? This is Chelsea. You know, you're traitor and this and that, all right? All right, cool. So what are you, Enzo? Benfica, you were going like this, tapping the ground, and 2 days later, you're signing for Chelsea for the pound note. Not only that, it's a wonderful PR stunt to all the Enzo sexuals out there and to Chelsea supporters that lap up all this shit as a PR stunt because you've been so dog shit all season. And let's have it right, Enzo's been shit. You know what I'm saying? He was even shit in this game. And someone goes, but he got an assist for the fourth goal for Palmer. An assist. He played the pass from the fucking corner. That's what he did. And the rest was Cole Palmer. History, bruv. Bags it. Win 4-3. You know what I'm saying? My word, man. Listen, me, I ain't a brown envelope. I'm not tapped up. I've got no agenda, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But what the way these lot are acting is to reveal their true mask has come off, bruv. Their true agenda has been exposed. They are lapping it up. They're enjoying this, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They got no fucking loyalty. Listen, let's have it right. Don't shoot the Minerals, man. That's all I'm going to say. Like I told you with a lot of things, don't shoot me, bruv. But listen, as I told you before, the agent at Enzo is trying to find a way out for the player because it's fucking toxic behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it all comes out in the end, and I'm always right, and I know I'm right. So what are you going to say when that happens? Because we ain't getting European football, and we ain't challenging for shit, bruv. All right? Which leads me on to the next point. People calling Enzo proper Chels. What has he done to be proper Chels? It's like this term just gets thrown about for fun. He's thrown about for fun now. He's nowhere near proper Chels. He hasn't done anything for Chelsea. None of these players have done anything for Chelsea. They haven't won a trophy. They've got us mid-table, though. That's what they got us, mid-table. And like I say, I don't blame these players because they're very young. They've got no leaders, and our leaders have been exiled anyway because, let's have it right, FFP's up the Clownlake's arseholes, and they got the arseholes with these players because they need them off the books. And that's what they do. Everything is a PR happy meal to mask the truth. But let me say it as it is, because I'm going to salute Thiago Silva, and when the time comes, and I guarantee all the MineralsFC ultras in here, all right, he's going to come and he's going to say it as it is. And so's Bell Silva. And everyone's going to go, oh, we got to do a stream about this. Let's talk about this. Oh, do we believe it? Do we not? Shut up. Jog on, man. You're frauds, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. Enzo, yeah, very disappointed with him. He should have showed class, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But he done a whole stunt, bruv, to make the supporters love him because and make him fall in love with him because, let's have it right, he's been shit and he's had a gender on him. And he's already spoken about the agenda because he's been shushing the supporters. So let's call it out for what it is. And I'll back the player. I still think there's potential in the player. But listen, that was a low blow, bruv. I mean, it's poor, bruv. You're not proper Chels. Like, he's not proper Chels. He's got to do something to be proper Chels, you know. And I don't think he'll get the time to be proper Chels because he's shipped out soon. He's going to want it out, or he does want out. Let's have it right. But anyway, the reality of the situation is JT called Mason Mount proper Chels. But what, we're going to call JT a wrong and a liar, yeah? Because it suits your agenda. All right, cool. You say it. I want it to come out of your lips, not mine, because JT knows the situation. He knew what happened, and he was forced out for the pound note. Let's have it right. Funny enough, before I want to squash this and nip this in the bud and we move on, the night before the game, I already addressed on the stream previously that it came out, it was sold for FFP, for profit, this and that, blah, blah, blah. All the things I've told you, all the facts, bruv, that it was forced out, all right? Then it came out that evening. That was ESPN. Then in the evening, you get the Independent come out of nowhere. And what did they bring out? Ten Hag said, what did he say? Let me read it out because I want to read it out specifically. I have to read it out specifically, bruv. Yeah. I have to read it out specifically because it's important. I know all the MineralsFC ultras understand, but I need to nip this in the bud. I need to say it as it is, guys. Yeah. I need to say it as it is. All right. So Ten Hag was saying that Chelsea didn't want to sell him. All right. He thinks Chelsea didn't want to sell him. That's not a fact. Secondly, he said they offered him a new contract many times. Well, let me say it for what it is. The only person that deals with contracts is Murtock, who's actually leaving, apparently. Announced today, I think, or he's murmured that he's going to be leaving, bruv. But Ten Hag, as any gaffer, doesn't deal with contracts. So how does he know how many contracts have been offered? But I can tell Bald Hag, and I can tell all you lot, he was offered one before the World Cup, which was, I think it was around 180 to 200 grand, and it was on an 8-year deal. And they said no, and we'll renegotiate after the World Cup. They then took the offer off the table, and in that process, Meatloaf Bowley liked to tweet slandering Mason Mount, as he loved to be on social media. He went and fed into an agenda. He heard the agenda when you got Con, that fraud, and his Twitter space. They're all going, "We love you, Bowley. Sell Mount, sell Kai, sell Jorginho, buy Enzo," all this shit, right? So that all builds up, okay? And then Ten Hag goes, he says, yeah, he wants, they offered him a contract many times, but we're very happy he's here, and he wanted to come to Man United, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is the final contract offer was in February, and that was a 1-year deal extension, because their only intention was to sell Mount in the summer. And if they got that 1-year extension on 200 grand, may I add, same money, or it was a bit more than what they offered in, when was it? December or whenever it was, November, December, before the World Cup. December was the World Cup, wasn't it? So yeah, November. They offered him 200 grand on 1-year extension because they knew they could get more profit out of him, whichever club. They were actually pushing it out where every gaffer behind the scenes, and I know this for a fact, were shocked. Every club was shocked that Mason Mount was available, when Mason Mount made sure right to the end that he was going to try and sort out a deal with Chelsea. When Stanley rejected meeting how many times? Listen, don't shoot the minerals, man. Let's have it right. Carrington Winstanley's the biggest toxic wrong'un in our football club. Emma Hayes will speak about it, I'm sure. She's not got an NDA, bruv. She ain't signed the contract extension. Let's have it right. So she can say whatever she wants. Thiago Silva can say whatever he wants. So, yeah, I'm waiting for them minerals to drink them in. And I hope you wrong'uns drink it in as well. The bottom line is this. Fabrizio Romano, you fraud, kingpin, yeah? Brown envelope. He retweets that. He puts it out, as does every other journalist on the payroll of the Meatloaf, to counter the article and truth that came out from ESPN. But Fabrizio Romano didn't retweet the ESPN. He didn't even put it out. I wonder why. I know why. Because he's tapped up in Bowley's pocket. So have it right, my son. Drink them minerals in, you fraudizia. 20 hours a day merchant, Romano. Get in the bin, mate. You're a biggest pawn. You're a pawn for and a little sellout for the brown envelope and for the pound note, bruv. Yeah? So have it right. Yeah? That's what happened. But someone confirmed to me, where is the proof Ten Hag said this? Now, I've got 2 United supporters. They watch, my mates. They watch all the pressers. I tried to find the pressers. I tried to find the clip. I tried to go on Twitter and find the clip of Ten Hag saying this. Now, before I say anything, because they haven't seen it, can anyone in the chat tell me if you've seen video evidence of Ten Hag saying this? And then I'll continue. Smash the like button as well while you're at it, and smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let's have it right. Has anyone seen it? Has anyone seen video evidence of Bald Hag saying that? And if you have, and any of you melts are watching, tag me on it. I want you to tag me on it. Now, as far as I know, there ain't now about. And there's a reason there's nothing about, because it's a lie. And it's worded in the way that Bowley and Egbali, the Siri merchant and Meatloaf want it to be how it is with the narrative. Because the moment that came out, all the agenda merchants believed that narrative from a Man United gaffer who's only anyway going to speak about how much Mount wants to come to United, because what's he going to say? No, Mount was forced out for the pound note, and Mount didn't really want to leave Chelsea Football Club, and this was the best offer at coming United. He's not going to do that. He's just not going to do that. And everyone knows it, bruv. The clip I'm talking about is Ten Hag saying that Mason Mount got offered many contracts and that the Chelsea didn't want to sell him, bruv. That's what I want the clip of, bruv. Yeah. That's what I want the clip of. The reality is, it was a load of bollocks. And then the day after, you got, check this, Matt Law, Nizar Kinsella, Ben Jacobs, every single one of them put out he was sold for FFP. Mount did not force a move out. Mount did not want to leave Chelsea. And let's have it right, he was sold for profit because of FFP. But by then, everyone fed into what they want to feed into because that's their agenda. The reality is, Mason Mount was never loved, never respected by this fan base. Only a small section of Chelsea supporters really loved him, really supported him and backed him. And he was one of our own. And he is proper Chelsea. And he is a legend for Chelsea Football Club because every Chelsea player that wins us a Champions League is a legend, bruv, because we've only won 2 of them. And that's how it is, bruv. They all go down the history books, every single one of them. The reality of the situation is this. A lot of Chelsea supporters that go to games and they travel home and away Europe, they stay off social media. They don't watch. They just see what the little nippets, so they're fed whatever Clownlake want to feed. Clownlake, Meatloaf Bowley, Siri Merchant, Feliciano, you played a wonderful PR stunt narrative to turn the fan base on Mason Mount for your benefit. But the reality of the situation is, not only do I call you out 24/7 and I have been for over a year and I'm not going to fucking well stop. And not just because we won against Man United. You're having a bubble, bruv. Yeah? Paving over cracks. Merchantry. No chance, bruv. I want these clowns out of this football club. And if you ain't going to get out, you change the damn model. You're clearly not going to change the model. So, let's have it right. This fan base is tapped. It's gone. As far as I'm concerned, let's have it right. Nothing's going to change. They got them in the palm of their hand. Not me. I can hold my chin up, my head up high, bruv, and all the MineralsFC ultras can do that, bruv. But the reality situation is, everyone's going to be crying, bruv. And I'll tell you what, I will be drinking all your fucking tears. I will drink all your tears. Yeah. Rory Tory, failed actor Jennings, you're a disgrace. Yes, have it right. You're an embarrassment. You're a failed actor. EastEnders didn't even want to go near you, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's a little extra. Yeah, extra fuck off. Let's have it right in the woods. That's what I'd say. All right. And anything you say, no, whoever takes that seriously, everyone's there to laugh at him because he's the biggest clown going, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He's the biggest clown. He's a massive clown, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Loads of them. They're all fucking clowns, all of them. Oh, and as for that Jerry Hayes, what is his name? The geezer that was on that podcast on Twitter X, and he's going, "Oh, I'm not employed by the club anymore. I do a bit freelance." Yeah, well, you're brand of like little wrong'un as well because you were in the presser last night. That's what you were. You were sitting in that little seat there. So yeah, don't trust any of these toxic positivity merchants. They're all there to destroy our football club. They're all fraudulent, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. But anyway, my point is this. The supporters that did support him and did back him and didn't have an agenda on him, all right, and don't understand the true narrative and only believe what the PR tells them, because it is PR. It's PR to hate on Mount, all right, and it's which side do I believe? That's the whole point. You're in your mindset. You're going, I believe the club over the player, but it's not the club because the club is not Chelsea anymore. This is not Chelsea, bruv. This is Clownlake. This is Blueco. This is not Chelsea. It's not what we were under Roman no more. Yeah. So for you to say that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You're going with the clown agenda, the Clownlakes. You're backing them and you don't even know you're doing it. It's because they're hurt. They're upset. They feel betrayed. And I get that. I understand that. But there's many of these wrong-uns on platforms that know what they're doing. And they're drinking it in and they're propping Enzo, calling prop Chels. Enzo's going to, man, this is Chelsea. This is not Chelsea, my mate. Enzo Fernandez. Yeah? Argy bargy waffle merchant, bro. This is not Chelsea. This is mid-table under Clownlake. You know what I'm saying? I say it for what it is, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, I am buzzing. Last night, I was on my seat. I was jumping up and down, celebrating. You've seen the footage, guys. You know, I can't even play it because of the music and that. I was buzzing. Me and Nick were arm in arm, hugging each other, celebrating. It was mental, bruv. It was mental. It was absolute limbs. And we haven't had a moment like that. And then Pochettino, he's going like that. Like he's won Champions League. Maybe he's having deja vu. He thought he was in the Champions League final with Spursy, bruv. It's just like that. Whoa. And everyone's like, yeah, what? Poch in, Poch out now. What do you think? Oh, my gaffer. Fucking hell, man. This fan base is tapped, bruv. Tapped. You wouldn't believe it, bruv. But anyway, the reality situation is this. I can only go by what I've been told and what I've seen of these wrong-uns coming at Mount. And listen, they're all in the mud. It's a disgrace. It's disgusting, all right? It's just disgusting, bruv. You know? And the one thing, why I call these lot hypocrites, yeah, is because these lot will talk about mental health. They all talk about mental health, all right? Everyone knows about mental health, right? Well, Mason Mount was the most hated player for doing so much for our football club at such a young age and loved this club, been there since the age of 6, and you're feeling him the most hate because you got an agenda on him, right? You forced him off Twitter because he was getting bombarded. He's come off socials. He's still off socials. He's not on Twitter. He's only on Instagram, and that's it. Shame on you, bruv. It's embarrassing, man. Do that. Like, we banter rivals. Like, we were booing Fernandes. We're booing the United players. We were coming at them. You know, it's in the game. That's part of the game, bruv. It's part of the game. But it's got deep. This is our player. You know, you lot are wrong as you boo Sterling as well, man. Like, you're booing your own players. I know he's been shit, but crying out loud, man. Like, so it just tells you this is where the fan base is. We've got a new gen of supporters now infiltrated this football club. It's not how I knew it. It's not how I knew it anymore. And I'll be real. And that's why now you got too much commercial. You got what's her name? Cara Delevingne or whatever her fucking name is. I mean, is she meant to be a model? I don't know. That one, dancing like she's in a rave or whatever. All PR, bruv. They always bring these celebrities to these games. It's a great look. It's all Hollywood. It's all Hollywood. It's Hollywood at Chelsea. It's Meatloaf Bowley. You know, Siri Merchant. Yeah. Birkin bags. I bet she got a Birkin bag. You know, when you go for the for all the what's it called? When you go in the suites and that, you know, to these ones, they're probably giving them Birkin bags. They're not getting the Chelsea bag with all the goodies and the little program in there. They're getting all sorts in there, bro. Brown envelopes and all sorts for OnlyFans subscriptions for free. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, great shout, Steve G. Great shout. Vinnie Jones, he was on the screen. He's doing prop for mental health. And you lot doing that to a player that won us Champions League. You can't make this shit up, bruv. And not only that, it's been online. You see, all you wrong-uns have played your role on your platforms. That's why very few of you'll never work with me. I'll never work with you. You know, Librarian, he's a brand envelope for the DR merchant, DR fucking Robbie. Yeah, let's have it right. Milking everyone for £1 note, this wrong-un, yeah, all right? And he'll do anything to get in Chelsea football. I'll be a celebrity. I'll go and talk sport. As is all of these wrong-uns. Every single one of them. They want to emulate AFTV. They want them clicks. They want to be the next troops. They want to be the next league gunner and all this shit, bruv. It's embarrassing, man, because you're not being real. You don't call it out for what it is. And the reality is, where's your minerals at about mental health, bruv? You don't give a shit about mental health. Because when I was on platforms with people, they were getting personal with me, throwing digs and that, when they don't do it at my face, but they'll do it behind a monitor or a keyboard, because what? And you want to prop mental health. It's embarrassing. And like I say, we haven't booed other previous players. We haven't even booed fucking Kai Havertz, bruv. Because no one gave a shit, really, did they? Oh, I wanted to sell him anyway. Oh, I did want to keep. No one wanted to keep, man. You all wanted to sell him, bruv. You go, this was the narrative. Oh, he's not worth more than 150 grand a week. But Koulibaly's worth it. Sterling's worth it. Enzo's worth 200 grand a week. They've done nothing. But Mount ain't worth more than 150 grand a week. And Reece James is worth 250 grand a week. But he doesn't even play. He's always injured. Because it's your agenda, bruv. So anyway, I've exposed their agendas for what it is. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like most of them live in their mum's basement anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Or they live in some sort of basement. Fuck knows where they are. You know what I mean? But that's enough of that. I want to nip that in the bud because that's how I feel about the situation. You know what I mean? And that's facts, bro. It's facts. Yeah. And I've given you some insights there. Especially, it's not just going to be Enzo, mate. It's going to be many more. But anyway, let's talk about Cole Palmer. It's Cole Palmer, mate. Yeah. I tweeted it last night. I said, I salute you, Joe Shields, fella. Joe Shields, I salute you, fella. I said, yeah, because Cole Palmer has got the minerals. He's definitely got minerals, guys. And that's it. So last night's game for me, it showed me something different about him. I like the mentality of him, the maturity to go with the talent. And he's putting every other player in our team and in our squad to shame. Because the reality is he's grassroots byproduct of Pep Guardiola and his DNA. And that's why we got this player. But I want to remind everyone, all right, I'm taking nothing away from Cole Palmer because we single-handedly won that game because of Cole Palmer. It's Cole Palmer FC at Chelsea. Cole Palmer is not only saving Pochettino his job, he's saving the Clownlakes from getting it. You understand me? All right? When we were chanting Roman Abramovich to have it right. And people are very concerned about these owners, bro. They want Bowley out. They want a lot of people. They want them out, really. But let's have it right. Cole Palmer landed damn minerals. Joe Shields was the one on deadline day that got this deal and said we have to buy this player because of he knew at Man City, of his time at Man City. And that's how we got this player. Because it was a panic buy. Because there's no strategy. There's no structure in how these clowns operate. It's all just, you know, it's just throw shit and hope it sticks. And that's what they did. We got Cole Palmer on deadline day as a panic buy. He wasn't in the plan. And at the same time, you had, what's his name? You had Man City obviously needing to get some profit in the bank. And that's exactly what happened. But let me land some hard truths for everyone. Because you might not hear this. I don't know. Maybe other people are saying it or not. Or maybe they just want to prop this, be on Vibes FC, because it is Vibes FC at Chelsea. There's no consistency. There's false hope fed in again. It's toxic positivity again. And I get that. And listen, I was buzzing last night. I mean, what a great game, you know, in the sense of how the atmosphere was and everything, yeah? But the game itself was pants. You know, and we were shit for about 80 minutes of the game. Let's have it right. But anyway, what I want to say, I'm losing my train of thought, bruv. I'll be real. Because that Vinnie Jones thing just threw me off, bruv. Because you got Rory felled out to Jennings saying he's Judas, bruv, sending more hate. Does anyone remember David Beckham in the World Cup? And then they hung him and all that. Do you remember that? It damaged him mentally, yeah? Damaged him. Maguire's had it as well. A lot of players talk about it, but social media is toxic, bruv. And most of these people are keyboard warriors. They're melts, you know, and they're just agenda merchants for clicks. But anyway, apart from that, we were shocking, bruv, the whole game. But Cole Palmer, let me learn the facts, the reality. The reality. If you take away Cole Palmer's G&A this season for Chelsea, we would be sitting 17th in the table. And not only that, that is excluding the points deductions of Everton. That's with Everton's point deductions. We would be sitting 17th. If Everton weren't docked those points, they were above us. So that means we would have gone, I reckon, 18th. 18th in the league table without that GA. Even with half that GA, bruv, we'll be further down. That is the reality at Chelsea Football Club and of this team and squad under these clowns. So drink them damn minerals in and understand that. Understand that, bruv. And not only that, it doesn't stop there. We have conceded 50 goals. That's more than last season. 50 goals. And everyone goes, we're better without Thiago Silva. All right, mate. Cool. Yeah. I don't know if people knew that, but that's the harsh reality situation, bruv. And that's without Everton not having docked points. You know what I'm saying? And I want to bring up something else. And this is to counter this, because it's the structure, the model that these clowns have implemented that has done this to our football club. The AI scouting, the Data FC, these mid-table, mid-mentality directors. Joe Schultz, the only decent one, because he got Lavia, who I do rate and I did want. I did say get him. And Cole Palmer, who you can clearly see is what he should be, a director of football, not these clowns. This guy, Joe Schultz, knows how to scout players, young players, but we need some experienced leadership, which doesn't comply because of the wage structure. And we know how it goes. Kindergarten FC, Epstein FC, all that jazz. The reality of the situation is this, right? Listen to this. Listen to this. So, Aberdeen have gone all data now. They bring him in from abroad on data, and I'm not sure about that. Neil Warnock gives his lowdown on his time at Aberdeen interim manager. And right now, Aberdeen, who were always in the top 4 in the Scottish League, look where they are now. Look where they are now. They are 9th in the table. They're always in top 4. And because of this data and AI that they are implementing, they are 9th and going down rapidly, bruv. That is the scary reality of where football is going and what clubs are playing around with. Because now the game is dead. The game is got vultures that want to milk football clubs to make profit. They want the Brighton Seagull Merchant model. That is all they're interested in. The game itself is gone unless you have the few clubs with elite mentality, owners that are not just in it for pound note. They're going to make pound note, but they're not in it. They don't need to use PR. Man City, for example, what PR do they need? They don't need no PR. They don't use PR. The only PR they got is the fact that they're the best team. Same with Real Madrid. The Real Madrid players boo the Real Madrid fans boo their players if they draw or lose a game, bruv, because they've got standards. The Bayern Munich supporters scream blue murder because we've lost out of the poker, we're out of the treble, our season is over. They're the standards, elite standards. This is the problem, bruv. We're done, mate. We're done. Football's done. These clowns have killed us, and I stand by it. And yesterday was a great, lovely night out. Let's have it right. And it was an amazing feeling to beat Man United because of the heritage and everything, yeah, and to shut their supporters up. And let's have it right. You know, we've done the job, and thanks to Cole Palmer. The scary reality is, mate, without Cole Palmer, we are rubbish. Pants. And he's 21 years old carrying his team, but he's only carrying us to mid-table, bruv. With 30 GA. I think he's got more goal contributions than Ireland. He's almost close to Salah with most goals, and we're only mid-table. He needs men around him. He needs some experience around him. He needs a fucking core of players. And you build around players like that. We could have had Mason Mount, Kai Havertz and Cole Palmer in the front line, man. With a proper striker. Kante for one more season. With Cover. And bring me an Enzo there. Have Gallagher as a squad player. You go have Thiago Silva and go and get a Bastoni or someone. You know what I'm saying? Go and get an Oblak or a Manian goalkeeper. And we're good to go, bruv. And you'll make money. And will be relevant. But you don't want to do that because you've gone with AI scouting and data. And it's too late because you spent £1 billion. And the reason you spent the £1 billion so quickly is so that you can go and extract money from the club, which what Bowley's doing now anyway with 20 million. Even when the Glazer clause was in there, he's chairman earning 20 million a year, bruv. And get an elite gaffer. We could have had Tuchel there. You could have got an elite gaffer, bruv. And directors, you don't need these mid-directors, bruv. I land facts. And I say it as it is. Win, lose, or draw, it still stands. They've killed Chels. This is not Chels. This is not progression. This is mediocrity at its finest. This is elite mid-table level, bruv. You understand what I'm saying? Elite mid-table level. And that's why I'm sad. I'm sad because all the supporters, they're all tapped up. All you wrong-uns that are brown enveloped up to your eyeballs, feeding these false narratives, you're all to blame. And that's why I don't want nothing to do with any of these Twitter melts, all these copy and paste merchants, all you journalists that talk shit, all right? All you lies, you mix the truth with lies. And the majority of the time, it's about 90% lies and 10% truth. And I'm the one, because I know the truth, that gets to pull out what's true and what's a lie. Like when they brought up that Lego Head was so close and United was about to join Arsenal, that was false. That was a lie amongst the truth. They've got to mix it up because they're frauds, bruv. They're frauds. Imagine Tommy T with the core and we had Man, Havertz, Cole Palmer, bruv. You could still have a Mudryk. You know, if you take Mudryk and you put him in Arsenal's team, he'll ball out. He'll ball out. You put him in Man City, he'll ball out. In fact, he'd be perfect for Liverpool, the way they play. Because they got a backbone, they've got DNA, they've got elite gaffer, they've got a mixture of age, profile, demographic, yeah. They've got levels of hierarchy in the dressing room. We don't have that. Listen, I'm telling you, it's a circus. And anyone who tells you you need time, you need patience, no, that's buying the owners time to get what they want, where it's no longer rectifiable. Because right now, they can rectify certain things, but they're not going to do it, as Bailey came out and said. They're not going to do it. So we're going to stay on track. So, all you supporters, so have it right. The ones that know, salute to you, especially the MineralsFC Ultras. But everyone else who is going against the truth, I've got no sympathy for you at all. And you'll get exactly what you deserve. And that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality, bruv. All right. Let me just run through some of these. Smash that like button. Respect to everyone. Smash that like button. Big up Adam Ray. He says, don't know how we done it, but have that United. Let's have it right. We're drinking their tears, bruv. And I'll tell you what, it was buzzing, bruv. It was absolutely buzzing. And I haven't seen it like that for, mate, I can't remember the last time I've seen it like that. It's been a long time, bruv. Big up Pista Eros. He says, we don't win games anymore. Opposition gift the points to us. Yesterday's 3 points was pure luck, fluke. Also, all the fans booing Mount, get the fuck out. Have to clear the fan base from the toxicity. Start protesting up the Chels. The only ones I said are the ultras that will do the protest, and it's all about results. And if you can't do it after a win, it's very difficult. As we've been told, shout out Steve. The Villa game, it was all ready to go, bruv. Run on the pitch, everything. In fact, I want to bring up Steve because Steve told me, he had a banner for Blue Co out and a few other bits and bobs on there. Let's have it right. And the stewards took it off him. He said, if you keep it, you're not coming in, or you give it to us and get it after the game. And when he came back to get the banner after the game, it weren't there no more. They said it went missing, bruv. It went missing. Let's have it right. I wonder why. These clans have got everyone tapped up in the club. Everyone's tapped up in the club. I'd almost go bellied up, bruv. It's that deep. You understand me? Once you're in, bruv. Shout out Dave as well. Only £1. Let's have it right. But yeah, you're not wrong. It's true. That performance was. We were lucky again. United are poor though as well. It's just two poor teams. James M370 says, Johnny, that mic sounds like it's stuck up. Sloshbot wet. Where's my geezer? Come on, let's have it right. Another wronging in the fan base we need to get out. Big up A. He's a MineralsFC Ultra member for 6 months. He's down to Stony. A, I know it's a bit late, but if you're in the chat, let us know what chant you want, my geezer. What video you want, my geezer. In fact, I got a new one sent by Sis. Sis has sent me a new one. I'm going to put it up for you anyway. I'm sure you want Don Roman, bruv. But let's get it up. Let's get it up. This is going to be, I'm going to get this on. But this was, where was this? Was this Brentford? Was this Brentford? It must have been Brentford away, I think it was. Or was it? Yeah. Let's land it, bruv. For A, he's a MineralsFC Ultra member. Let's land it for you, my geezer. For becoming a MineralsFC Ultra, I'll take myself off. Let's have it right. Salute Don Roman, bruv. Salute Don Roman. Epic, bruv. 2 stars. Champions of the world. Champions of Europe. We won it all under Don Roman. Come on. Big up to you, eh? Big up to Jamie. He says, no better feeling than mudding the media, sweethearts, preventing unnecessary noise pollution. As soon as 10th place is at risk, we turn it on. You know, we have moved from 12th to 10th. We've got 2 games in hand, which is Spursy and Arsenal. We've got Sheffield United away. We've got Man City semi-final. There's a lot to play for in the sense of we can try and catch up. The reality is, you know, this team is inconsistent, bruv, and they'll get caught out. And that's just the reality. And I still stick by what I say. I predicted we would finish 10th this season. Big up James says, player for me who are not good enough. Badashile, Disasi, Casado, Enzo, Jackson. Disgrace that Trev and Silva do not play. Petrovic is unconvincing. He's unconvincing, but he's still got, there is a keeper in Petrovic, and I think he's got potential, as some of them do. Trev did well when he came on, and he showed the experience. You know what I'm saying? That's the levels in the game, bruv. But yeah, I don't disagree. I do think, because there is a player in Casado, and I did think he played all right yesterday in moments, but he's not shown anything that he did at Seagull Merchants. Because why? The pressure's different at Chelsea. He's got a price tag on his shoulders. He's got a level of expectation. And the reality is that the core and the balance of the teammate there, and there's no experience whatsoever, bruv. Let's have it right. Jamie also says, we put the counterfeit Dolph Lundgren in the mud. Our supporters have developed Alzheimer's under these owners. Mount was forced out for Dosh. Facts. Rebel Ryan says the club is now blood pressure FC the whole season. Literally it is. You know, it's high blood pressure, heart rates through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Look at his toothpick carrying wins down. He says Mount helped us win the Mount helped us with those Carabao and FA Cups too, right? Bottom line is he's not Chelsea quality with his consistent underwhelming performances, Johnny. Well, I don't know, mate. Winstanley or the wronger who wrote it, has either of you won Champions League? Because Mason Mount won it for Chelsea. Mason Mount's won Club World Cup, Super Cup for Chelsea. What the hell's Paul Winstanley done? He wasn't even a director, sporting director, bruv. At Derby, he's a data analyst, bruv. He doesn't even know anything, man. The guy's clueless, bruv. He's a yes man. The fact he's in a job is an embarrassment to our football club. And he should be sacked. And you want to bring up 2 finals? Yeah? Wow. What? Like Mount, everyone forgets this. In the FA Cup final, where Mount missed a couple chances, he hadn't played for 2 games. His knee blew up like a balloon. He was 60%. and how important he was that Tommy T played him every game and he threw him in straight away. And he had the best chances out of match fit players to be in that position. If he was match sharp, he would have bagged it, he would have won that FA Cup, bro. Let's have it right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen, your agenda, to me, I don't need anyone to tell me anything. And you can throw agenda on Mount all day long. The reality is, I know what I know. I know the facts. You don't. You think you do, but you don't. You just choose to believe what suits your narrative because you're agenda merchants. And that's it, bruv. He's a United player now. It is what it is. You know what I mean? He's you know, he's a rival player, bruv. That's the end of it. Shout out Chelsea old boys. Come on. Come on, my geezers. Let's have it right. Just for you, man, of course. Weezy thinks they'll never see us have it right. We got Chelsea old boys. He says Enzo has no class towards MM19 cold Palmer. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Salute, bro. Love. Let's have it right, yeah. Cole Palmer is the best player we got at Chelsea. He is. And let's have it right. He'll have an increase in wages to be sold in a year or maybe a year. Maybe they force him out. Not force him out, but if they get the right dollar, let's have it right. He's getting sold, bruv. If they can't get Gallagher off the books, they're going to have to find a way to get money. Saudi ain't going to do it all. Let's have it right. And the pure profit Cobham boys. And let's have it right. Cole Palmer's profit. What we're going to say. Listen, I predict, yeah, Enzo, one more season and he's gone. And I predict Cole Palmer one more season and he's gone. That's what I predict. Let's have it right. But big up to you. You're not wrong. Enzo has no class and he's not proper Chels. And that's a fact. He ain't proper Chels. No chance. He won't be here long enough to be proper Chels, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. But respect to everyone in here, man. Respect to everyone. Minerals landed, bruv. It's cold minerals, mate. Yeah? Let's have it right. That's what we do, bruv. We land it for what it is and we say the truth. You know, we have to keep the pressure on. The true narrative doesn't change. The proper Chels, they understand. They get what's going on at our football club. I had a conversation with an old fella behind me at the game near the end, and he was like, "What's going on?" This was when we were losing, obviously, but he was like, "Are these players that bad? Like, is it the gaffer?" It's not the gaffer. You can put any gaffer in there. I don't rate Poch, and he's not elite, but mate, most of these players that they bought, they're just not actually that level, and that's the reality there. They're there to make money off. That's what they are. They're making money off these players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pound note merchants have it right. And I always say it and I always will. Suck on them stickers, you clowns. Clownlake, free ring circus, get them out. We want our Chelsea back. And that will always be the true narrative on my platform, bruv. And if no one likes it, then do you know what I mean? Don't watch it. Don't support it. It is what it is. If you are supporting the channel, I want you to like, subscribe, help the channel grow and push it out, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mount, we will always respect Mount, but like I say, now he plays for United. We don't want United winning. We don't want Mount to land the minerals, and that's it. You know, that's where it is. That's it. But you respect what he's done for Chelsea because we wouldn't have these 2 stars. Let's have it right. We wouldn't have those 2 stars. It's a big thing, bruv. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big up Chelsea old boy. He says, fuck the process, trust the protest. Clownlake out, up the Chels. Let's have it right. I'm going to put Stevie G's one up there. Love this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have it right. Yeah? They are clowns, mate. And they're not going to change their ways. They ain't changing. And these results pave over cracks and reality and feed false hope. I'm not falling for that because I know we all know how this team is. And big up to That's an elite super minerals by Chelsea Old Boys. Let's have it right. Grossumi says, I can't lie. I think you will lose to Sheffield. I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past the way that Chelsea is, mate. I mean, listen. I don't expect us to lose. I think we'll win that game. But it's a pick and mix. It's a Haribo pick and mix at Chelsea with these young kids. That's what it is. You just don't know what you're going to get, bruv. Forrest Gump box of chocolates, bruv. Forrest Gump box of chocolates. That is what it is at Chelsea. But this is where I land it, bruv. This is the narrative. Fuck the process. Trust the process. Clownlake out. Up the Chelsea. Let's have it right. That's where we all stand. I know all the MineralsFC Ultras, this is our mentality. This is the true narrative. This is where we've got to go. And I guarantee it, certify it, it will come to the protest where these brown envelopes will run out. And they played a lovely little Mozart with Mount and manipulating the supporters and the mindset and all that. They've been doing that with everything top to bottom. Everything about this project, this process, this AI. Listen, remember, who was the geezer that was told you about all this data? Who told you about their wage structure? Who told you they're only going to sign kids? Who told you about it? I did. It was me. I was the first one to come out and tell you all this stuff. Yeah, they had to come out and say it eventually. All the media, all the tier ones were drips and drabs. This season, you've only heard about it. Only this season. Come on, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We've got to keep landing the damn minerals. Yeah. But Fabrizio Romano is the biggest wronging in the game, bruv. Yeah. In fact, for the dirty antics that he played, because let's have it right, as this video depicts, bruv, there's a portal where I could type in what I want him to tweet out or say on his video and pay him $4,000 or $5,000. Yeah? So have it right. It's all for the pound note.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think you're taking this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name, and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting. Okay. So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want. Do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the MineralsFC, bruv. We land it everywhere we go, mate. Everywhere we go, we land it. And we say the truth, bruv. That's what we do. We speak the truth. You get what I'm saying, yeah? You get what I'm saying? Receipts absolutely muddied. Live. Tapped. Taped. As he tapped up. Yeah? Let's have it right. I love it. That is the kingpin of I'm a journalist. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a narrative setter. You're a manipulator of narratives. That's what he is, and that's what all of these guys are. Because they all want the pound note and they want the clout. They want that power. And they had to sell out for that. And they all sold out. And I stand by it. Clownlake has sold the soul of Chels for the pound note. And don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget it, bruv. Yeah? And on this note, guys, respect to everyone. We're going to do more shows. We're going to keep landing damn minerals. No, he didn't. Mount didn't leave in a bad way with members of staff and people at the club. He left in a way with the owners. The owners really stuck it on Mount. They really they were disrespectful, bruv. They did some nasty shit to that player. Yeah, these owners, I'm telling you. Yeah, and so did Win Stanley in that, who was influencing the contract, to lower the contract, but I don't believe it's Winstanley, bruv. It's all fucking. Let me say it for what it is. It's Bowley, Egbali, and Feliciano. It's the three of them, the three-ring circus, bruv. They are the ones that wanted to cut the wage structure. Winstanley's their little face mascot, fucking clown, little yes man. That's the reality situation, guys. You know what I'm saying? That is the truth. Enzo did that for PR, and I'm not going to say it now. I'm not going to say it now. Or maybe I can, bruv. Let's just say Enzo's all for the camera. And if Enzo watches, he'll get what I'm saying, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But here's what it is. Respect to everyone in here. PR Happy Meals are flying about all over the gaff, bruv. Yeah, what? Minerals on Sunday. Yeah, bruv. We're gonna do streams, man. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Well, yeah, the Benfica clip is obvious. That's what he's gonna do at Chelsea. He's gonna, mate. You got no idea, bruv. All these uckers and little sexuals and so-called, pro-agenda proppers and twerkers for a lot of these players, they're going to look like fucking idiots, which is what they are. But listen, be very careful what you prop. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Respect to everyone. As always, guys, I want you all to smash the like button. Please do put your comments down below. Put your comments down below. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, all that jazz. Yeah. And obviously I got to do this. I'm leaving this Super Minerals here because this is the message. It is the message, bruv. Yeah. This is the message, bruv. Don't ever forget it. Yeah. Don't ever forget our standards. Don't ever forget it, bruv. Yeah. All right. Big up to everyone. We're going to leave you with Don Roman. Let's have it right. Smash them likes. Smash the subscribe button, guys. And listen, don't take out of context what I'm saying, because I was there supporting the players. I wasn't there booing my players. I was there supporting, bruv. And that's it. That's all we do as supporters. But all this PR antics, I ain't going to... I'll call it out for what it is, bruv. Yeah? I'll call it out. I'll call it out for what it is. But let's land it. But as the librarian says...
You had to push the envelope out to get to that point. It's not just going to come. Not every single one's going to hit like that. You know, sometimes it's going to be like, that one wasn't for me. But... you know, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. I like to see the envelope pushed out. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, everyone likes to see the envelope get handed out to them, don't they, and pushed out. Well, we don't do that on the MineralsFC because we ain't bought, bruv. Yeah, we ain't bought, bruv. But big up to everyone. Yeah, respect to everyone. Love all the MineralsFC ultras. We see things they'll never see. No surrender. No surrender. Fuck the process. Trust the protest, Clownlake out, and up the Don Roman, up the MineralsFC, and always up the Chels. Let's go. Roman of Roman of Roman of Roman of Roman of Roman.